Well, I took Elliot back to the doctor today for the fourth time in this past week. This was actually for his 2-year appointment that we had to keep rescheduling because he'd always been sick and we'd just been in for other things. He's actually 2 years and almost 4 months, but his 2-year appointment we did today. And this is like the fourth time we've been to the doctor in the last week because he's had pneumonia. He's had ear infections for the past 2.5, almost 3 weeks. He's still on an antibiotic and he's still on breathing treatments for his pneumonia. Well, they looked in his ear today because his left ear was infected, and it's still infected, and now his right ear is also infected. So the antibiotic is not working, and not only that, he's allergic to the other antibiotics. So we're hoping to get into take him to see an ENT sometime this week and schedule surgery to get tubes in his ears. And if the antibiotic still hasn't gotten rid of the infection, they're just going to dig it out in surgery, which the thought of putting him to sleep really freaks me out. He's already had surgery once, and he's only 2, and had to have another surgery, and he's allergic to almost every antibiotic really scares me. So if he got like a big infection or something, what if he can't fight it off? So I felt bad for him. On that, we're waiting to go to the ear, nose, and throat specialist with that. He lost a little bit of weight, which is good because they want him to lose weight. He was 41 pounds last time and he was only 39 today, so that's real good. We've cut out a lot of sugar. He doesn't drink juice anymore. He more so flavored water is what he drinks. And he's still on the 100th percentile for weight, but like I said, he lost 2 pounds, so they were happy about that. He's in the 67th percentile for height. He's a little over 3 feet tall. He's been a little over 3 feet tall for almost a year. That's the same height he's been for a long time, but he's still a little over average on his height. And I'm proud of him because we lost the 2 pounds, but I feel so bad that his ear's still infected. And then he's had to go to the doctor so much. He wants to eat a lot of ice. So I wanted him to check and make sure he wasn't anemic because he was a little bit, like right before he turned a year old. His hemoglobin was like 12.3, so he wasn't anemic. So that was good, mainly just bad news with the ear infection. And also, back in May, he had surgery for what they call a buried penis because it was, well, buried, you couldn't see it. And he had the surgery for that. And now they're saying that they can only find one testicle, which they told me that before, and the doctor that did his surgery said that they were fine and that they were there, and now they're saying they can only find one again like they did when he was a baby. So we also have to follow up with Dr. Kafer, the one that did his first surgery, to make sure everything's okay, which I hope so, because I've been reading online that surgery, if he had to have to correct that, they're supposed to have before they're 2, because it could affect like their fertility and stuff. So I really hope the doctor's wrong about that, even though they've said that before. So my poor baby, I felt bad for him. And Emma was trying to get down the whole time in there. And so was Elliot. He fell and hit his head. Got a bruise. He fell on the way to the doctor. He's got big bruises on his chin and a bruise up there. And he's a big mess. We scheduled an appointment for 6 months from now. They're just going to do his 2.5 check then. They're just going to do it late like they did his 2-year appointment. Even though I know they'll see us back before 6 months because we go to the doctor all the time, but just Pray for him, please, and wish him luck. Especially, I know he'll have to have the tubes in his ears. Hopefully he don't have to have more than one surgery. Just pray that that goes well and that he finally gets some relief from all these ear infections. That's so terrible. We went to Goodwill after the doctor. We didn't really find anything. I got an IU jacket. I'm probably gonna sell. I might give it to my sister. Didn't really find a whole lot. Got a pizza from Noble Romans after the doctor. And that's all I've done today so far. I'm gonna try to clean my house some. But that's an update on how Mr. Elliott's doing. I know you guys haven't seen Elliot in a long time, but he's 2 years. He's 2 years old and 4 months now. 2 and 4 months. 39 pounds, 3 feet tall. Dark blonde curly hair. Hazel eyes. So cute. Got the cutest smiles. He got a big dimple right here. I'll show you a video with him in it later, but I'll be updating more. And I'm also going to post videos from Emma's first birthday party we had yesterday and do an update on her too, her 12-month update. So yeah, I have an almost 2.5-year-old and I now have a 1-year-old. So it's crazy. I have a 2 and a 1-year-old. Hard to believe. Very hard to believe. I will be updating more, so if you haven't subscribed, please do that, and I will talk to you later.